Yeah. Fresh vet. We overseas with this one, man. Get busy. Get busy. Everybody get busy. I need y'all to report to the dance floor right this minute.
Today we have put together all the videos of our adoption and birth stories in order of how we came to the family. So I was the firstborn in my family.
Hey everybody, my name is KennaDee Nelson. I'm the oldest of not enough Nelsons, and this is my birth story. I was born in 1997, and I am 22 years old. I have always loved being the big sister. With every baby born and every adoption, I just felt like we were becoming more complete. I remember telling my mom when we only had 11 kids that our family still wasn't complete. It was super hard to leave my family for 18 months, but my mission was one of the greatest blessings in my life. I will never forget the people I met and the things I learned there. France will always have a little piece of my heart.
And I was second. She was.
Hey guys, it's Kass, and I'm finally revealing to you that this is my birth story, and I am not adopted. Most of you guessed I was adopted, but as you can see now, I am actually the second-born child in my family. A little bit about me is I started YouTube back when I was in middle school. I'm so grateful for all of the kids our family has saved from bad situations and that they are now in a safe place and a part of our big loving family. I'm really glad that we started this YouTube channel because it really has brought us closer and has been such a blessing in our family's lives. Thank you guys so much for following along with us and being a part of our Nen fam. I am Kass, and I am so grateful for my forever family.
And I was third.
Hey guys, my name is Trey, and this is my birth story. I'm actually the third biological child. My real name is Bruce Edward Nelson III, so I go by Trey because it stands for 3. Growing up in my family has been really interesting. We started adopting as early as I can remember, and so my adopted siblings feel no different than my biological siblings. I love them all. I am just a huge comedian, and I just love to make people laugh. I just don't like to take life too seriously. As you can probably tell from a lot of our videos, I absolutely felt really close to my little brother Beckham. I could hang out with that little dude all day. He's just so funny and always knows how to make me laugh. I love him so much.
And I'm number 4.
Oh, yes.
Hey guys, this is Jaine, and this is my birth story. I have always been really close to my sister KennaDee. When she was 3, she had a dream about me and the Savior. When she woke up, she told my parents all about it and how my name was Jaine. She even asked my parents to pray for me by name every night. Until finally, 2 years later, I was born. Now, I am 16 years old and I'm a sophomore in high school. Some of the things that I love to do are dance, read, and interior decorate.
What
up, Nan fam? I know it's been a minute. How you been? How you doing? Great. I was actually the first person adopted in our crazy Sweet 16 family. Me and KassaDee had like this rival going. I'm 3, am I 3 months older than her mom? Yeah, 3 months older than my sister KassaDee. And she's always, because she graduated before me because I got held back, long story short, she teases me for that. So next time you see her post a picture on Instagram, make sure you comment in it saying Bridger's older than you, okay? Perfect. Thanks guys, love you and miss you. My name is Bridger. For those of you who don't know, I was born in Russia and experienced a lot of really hard things. And around the age of 4, I actually went into an orphanage. I lived there for about 3 years. My birth mom would come back about once a year, giving me hope, thinking I would return home with her, but it never worked out. I was first adopted by a family from America. Yes, US of A. I was in America for a few days and things weren't working out. With the family that adopted me, it wasn't meant to be. It was meant to be that my forever mom and dad adopted me from them. My mom has a really neat experience. If you don't know my mom, she's incredible, okay? Love her to death. Well, this experience let her know I was her forever son. They adopted me just a couple weeks after I came to America. That sort of put me on a different path in my life. After senior year, I got into the wrong group of friends and the wrong group of things, and long story short, I ended up getting some help. I got treatment, and then I also got special help from the Savior. I found my Heavenly Father.
Yesterday has flown away.
I was adopted second, so that made 6 kids in our family.
Hi, my name is JourNee, and this is my story. I was born in Russia. I was put in an orphanage when I was 1 year old. I was in a special needs orphanage because I had crossed eyes. Growing up in an orphanage, all I wanted was to find a mom and dad. They finally came to orphanage in Russia and found me. They brought me to the United States to meet my new family. I flew on a plane for a really long time. I was a little confused on why I was on a plane and where I was going, until finally we reached the destination.
3,000 miles from home, trying to say that I will get there soon. 30 days I walk down this way, singing my madness to the moon. Home is the right way, they say, if you just go your way. Home, no, you aren't lost, just go and trust yourself.
I had a new mom and dad, new brothers and sisters, and a lot of new faces and people I met that day. I couldn't stop smiling at the airport. I just wanted to give everyone I saw a hug. I didn't know how to communicate with them because I couldn't understand them, and they couldn't understand me because I only spoke Russian. It took me about 8 months to learn English. Before my eye surgery, I could only see half of what was in front of me. After my surgery, I could finally see the whole beautiful picture. It was an amazing blessing. I'm grateful for a brand new life, and I'm grateful for where I'm living versus where I lived. I'm grateful for to have a lot of people in my life that love me so much. I'm grateful for Mom and Dad that traveled a long journey to find me, and that's where I got my name. I'm JourNee, and I'm adopted, and I love my forever family.
And then we were adopted, and that makes 9.
I came to live with my forever family when I was only 2 months old. At first, I had a few medical problems. I had to take over 24 medications every week. My mom had to bring me to the emergency room a lot. We found out later that I had severe sleep apnea. When I went to sleep, I stopped breathing every night. My lungs have gotten stronger and I'm not on any medications anymore. I had my tonsils and adenoids removed, and now I could breathe better. My mom had to put me on a special sleep machine so I could breathe. I don't really remember my birth mom and dad. All I really know is my forever mom and dad. And I love them. I love my 11 sisters and my 3 brothers. I sure love DeLayNee, ElleCee, and Beckham. But now can you guess who my other 2 siblings are?
The next adoption story we'll reveal is about me, SaiDee. I was 2 years old when I was adopted. I don't remember much about my birth parents. I only remember visiting them once or twice. I was very little. I remember being in the courtroom when I was being adopted. And I remember getting sealed to my forever family. I love being in a big family, and because it makes me feel safe. Some of my favorite things are painting and playing soccer with my brothers and sisters. When I grow up, I want to be a full-time mom or a lawyer. I have a sister. Her name is NayVee. She's my same age, and she's like a twin to me. Me and NayVee don't really have anything in common, except our age. But I love her anyways. Are you ready to find out who our big sister is?
It's me, LiLee. I am the oldest of my 6 siblings. At first, me, SaiDee, and Luke were adopted together. I was only 3 when I came to my forever family. I have lots of memories of my birth family. Sadly, most of them are not good memories. I remember always feeling afraid, never knowing what was going to happen next or who I was going to be around. There is lots of drugs and lots of people fighting. My mom tells me now that when people are addicted to drugs, they're not their normal self. I know my birth mom and birth dad are good people. They had some bad stuff happen to them, and drugs was their way of coping. I'm grateful to my mom for giving birth to me and my 5 other siblings. I hope that one day that they can get better. And know that me and my siblings love them and are grateful for what they tried to do. After I got adopted, I finally felt safe. But my mom tells me that sometimes I would do some crazy things. My mom said when I was only 3 years old, she walked into the kitchen and I had bread, honey, and peanut butter on the floor, making myself a sandwich. I try to think about Beckham doing that when he's only 4, and that's just crazy. I'm in 7th grade, and some things I like to do is tumbling and soccer. Sometimes it's scary to think about the hard things I've been through. I wonder why they had to happen at all. One thing I do know is because of it, I am strong, and I can help my siblings be strong too. I know what kind of mom I'm going to be when I grow up. I know that I'm going to take very special care of them and know that they are safe, clean, and loved. I know that things started out rough for me and my siblings, but we're gonna have a great life.
And then we were born. Me first, and then me. And that makes 11.
My name is Jaine Nelson, and this is my birth story. When my mom was first pregnant with me, she was actually carrying twins, but something wasn't right with the other baby's body. So she miscarried that baby. A few years later, my mom got pregnant again. My little sister was born 2 years later, and I think she's actually my twin. Sometimes my mom calls us two peas in a pod. I am the 11th child in my family, and I'm 7 years old. Sometimes it's hard to be in a really big family, but most of the time it's wonderful. Some fun parts of growing up with a big family like mine is that you always have things to do and people to play with. With as many people as I have in my family, we have a pretty big house, which makes it fun to play hide and go seek and tag. The hard part of having so many siblings is there are lots of jobs and lots of things to help with. And things are very busy. You also have to share a lot, but that can be really hard for me, but I do my best.
Hi, my name is PresLee, and this is my birth story. I am biological. That big word means I am not adopted. I am the other pea in the pod that PaisLee was talking about in her birth story. I am number 13 in my big family. When I was only 1 year old, my mom adopted DeLayNee, ElleCee, and Beckham. That means for a while, my mom had 5 kids under 3. That means PaisLee and DeLayNee were 3 years old, me and ElleCee were 2 years old, and Beckham was a baby. This was a crazy time for my mom and dad. First, it was really hard to share my mom and dad. But after a while, I fell in love with my new 3 siblings. Me and ElleCee are in the same grade. My name is PresLee Grace Nelson, and I love my forever family. Then we were adopted at age 14!
Hi, my name is DeLayNee, and this is my adoption story.
You know that ElleCee and Beckham are adopted? Well, I'm their big sister. We were all adopted at the same time. Me and Beckham and ElleCee had 3 older siblings, all from the same birth mom. When I was first adopted, it was kind of hard because I was used to being the one in charge. I used to change diapers on my little sister ElleCee when I was only 3. So I had to learn to let my new mom be in charge. That was kind of hard for me. Another thing that was tricky is that me and PaisLee were the same age. It took some time to get used to it. But now I love my forever family. I wouldn't change a thing. My name is DeLayNee Drew Nelson, and I am adopted.
Hi, my name is ElleCee. This is my little brother Beckham. This is our adoption story. Me and Beckham have the same biological mom and dad. That means me and Beckham are logical brothers and sisters. I think you guys know because we both have red hair and we have blue eyes. I think my little brother is funny. He does silly dances and he makes me laugh. I was brought to my forever family when I was 1 year old. I was in a foster care for 8 months. During that time, my little brother Beckham was born. I got adopted when I was 1 year old. When my little brother was only 2 days old, Mom and Daddy got to pick him up from the hospital. A few months later, me and him were adopted. And he made this it, and I made this LC. Me and LC like to play. And my big brother Trey. Yeah.
And I was the final adoption, and that makes 15.
Hi, my name is NayVee. I am 11 years old, and I was just adopted this past year. It has been a really long journey for me to finally have my forever family. When I was only 2 months old, I was taken into foster care and brought to the Nelson home. The judge wanted to give my first mom a chance to straighten things up in her life. She struggled with addictions and she began the road to recovery. When I first came, I had drugs in my system. One of the side effects was that I couldn't open my hands up. I would just hold them in tight little fists. My mommy that I have now used to open and wrap them so that I could learn to relax.
Nothing quite relieves my mind like knowing I am getting closer.
This was a very special time for me in my life where I bonded to my forever mommy and daddy. I spent the whole first year of my life with the Nelson family. I loved them very much, but it came time that I was ordered to go back with my first mom. I had a really hard time separating from the Nelsons, but eventually I grew to love my first mom again.
Can't wait to get home.
When I was 3, my first mom relapsed and made the same mistakes again. Although I was really sad for my mom, I came back to the Nelsons and was so happy to feel safe with them again. Sometimes in life, we don't really understand why we go through hard times, and we just wish things would get better fast. I didn't really understand why, but the judge decided to give my mom one last try to see if she could make things better. This was a really hard and scary time for me in my life. Although I loved my first mom, things around me were not safe, and I really missed the comfort I felt with the Nelsons. Finally, when I was 7, my mom dropped me off at the Nelson home.
where I stayed until I was 10 years old. At that point, my mom and dad were able to go before a judge and ask to officially adopt me. After all this time of waiting and feeling scared, I remember telling the judge I finally felt safe. I cried as I held my mom and dad. I finally knew in my heart nobody would ever take me away from them again.
And don't let it go tonight.
I am so grateful for my brothers and my sisters and my mom and dad. I am so grateful I have a forever family.
And then we had Mr. Ledger, and that makes 16.
Walking right now.
Hi.
He's gotten so
Hi.
So cute.
Say hi, people out there. I'm okay. I was okay in my mommy's tummy. Probably threw me around a little bit, but I'm good.
I'm grateful for it to have a lot of people in my life that love me so much.
Like my mom says, even sometimes I forget who's adopted.
It has been a really long journey for me to finally have my forever family. I love them very much. I am so grateful I have a forever family.
I love my big forever family.
I'm JourNee, and I love my forever family.
I am Kass, and I am so grateful for my forever family.
My name is PresLee Grace Nelson, and I love my forever family.
I love my forever family.
I love being a part of a big family.
I love being in a big family. It is so much fun and we always have something to do.
My name is KennaDee, and I love my forever family.
My name is Trey, and I love my forever family.
My name is Jaine, and I love my forever family.
Thank you guys so much for following along with us and being a part of our Nen fam.